You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think I was up in the mountains because it looks, sounds, smells, feels just like I'm in a mountain stream. It's a beautiful place and lots of nice plants and a well-organized stream. And we're going to go meet the guy who's responsible for all of this. Morning, Dusty.
Hi.
This is Dusty Hettinger with Rocky Mountain Ponds and Waterfall. And Dusty, you're responsible for this.
Oh yeah, my crew's
beautiful
built this
thing, huh?
Yeah, it's our goal is to make it look natural, and I think we kind of pulled that off.
Well, I think you really did, and there's some things I really wanted to point out that I'd like you to talk about.
Okay.
One of them is, how do you make a stream bed look natural? Because obviously you know what you're doing.
It's all in the dirt work.
Dirt work?
It's just rocks and water, basically.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, you have to have your elevations. You want to make sure that your drops are going to be going a certain way. And then we use several different types of rocks and different sizes of rocks.
That's what I noticed the most.
Yeah. If you just use all one type of rock and one size of rock, it's just going to look like a trough. You know, so our whole goal is to make it kind of curve and drop and make it look like it's naturally going around boulders. Right. And it's always been here, and we built the house around it.
Exactly. Well, you pulled it off beautifully. And to go along with that, to make that look even more natural, your plant choices. Now, do you do the design work as well? Yeah,
we're a full landscape company, so it's not just the water features, but it's full landscaping and also maintenance.
Okay.
So, you know, we put in some annuals into here and the nice trees and the towering ponderosas. And, you know, we're just trying to do things that are native to Colorado that look nice and the deer aren't going to trash too bad.
Well, I noticed, yeah, you've got a lot of natives in here, and then you add some other color, punches of color, just to keep it looking good all summer long. And I also like the way you put in a pine. It's kind of open and airy, and it has some dead wood in it, and it just looks like something that came out of the mountains.
Yeah, we spaded all the big ponderosas on the property, and our whole goal is to pull down our roof line, because if you just put small trees, then it's not going to look like the landscape's always been here.
Exactly.
My goal is the landscape's first and the house is second, so you just want to make it look like it's always been around.
And the mulch, I noticed you've used a lot of mulch, and I think that's where a lot of the fragrance comes from.
Yeah, it smells good. It really reminds you of the mountains. But another thing too, if you just do a bunch of rock, which I'm not against rock, but you have to put it in the right areas in Colorado, because if you're looking for a mountain type landscape, mulch is very important. If you do rock, it looks kind of like you're from Arizona or something like that.
Yeah, that doesn't quite fit here. And look how you've moved the boulders on out into the yard. It's not just centered around the theme of the stream.
Yeah, so if they're going to roll out of the mountains and fall in place, then they're not going to be falling just in your mulch areas. So that's why you see we have some boulders halfway into the sod,
they stick in the
halfway in the mulch. It's a little bit more work to do maintenance, but that's why we have a maintenance company, huh?
Well, I guess so. Well, Dusty, you do a fantastic job. I mean, it's from soup to nuts. I mean, you do it all.
Yep, just from ground dirt, you come up with some, or even if you don't have ideas and you just want something cool, then let us do it, and we'll come up with a design and make it awesome.
What inspires you with your designs?
Our whole goal is to make it mountain-like, so it looks like it's just rolled out of the mountains, but also kind of the golf course theme. So as you see, the sod kind of swings in and out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm big time into nice curves and a flowing yard. So the boulders are going to help do that. The trees are going to help do that.
Well, the way you have this all nice and natural and informal makes it really feel like you're out in nature. And one of the big trends in landscaping now is to bring the outdoors in. And is that something you're involved in as well?
Yeah, definitely. Even in my own basement. We have flagstone in the basement and also right outside the basement door into the patio. And then we have the water feature that's coming down the wall with rocks we actually cut out of the drywall.
Okay.
So that way it just looks like it's been there, part of that room.
Like it's a wall of mountain there with,
that's awesome,
with water coming down. That would be pretty sharp. Dusty, this has been great. Thanks for talking to me this morning.
Definitely.
This is Dusty Hettinger from Rocky Mountain Ponds and Waterfalls.